Yeah.
Hey, welcome to Locked in a Cage.
Locked in a Cage with James and Jared.
Trapped in a Cage with James and Jared.
Where we watch Nicolas Cage movies and review them.
72. There are 72 Nicolas Cage movies, and we're going to watch all of them.
Yeah. We just watched number 72, Left Behind. It was
It was a movie.
It was an hour and 15 minutes.
He get about 30 minutes in, we learned what the plot was.
Let's say the premise, right? So it's the rapture.
We don't know it's the rapture until about 50 minutes in.
It's about an hour and 10 minutes until they say
The
rapture.
Yeah. So we learn about a bunch of characters that don't matter.
Right.
Vernon Taylor's in this movie. Surprise.
And he's very angry, which I get because the screenwriter just picked on his shortness. Rest in peace, Vernon Taylor.
There's there's a lot of bad exposition. There's like 18 ways to say one thing.
And there's no real story, it's just plot. Like, things just happen, but there's no motivation for anything that's happening.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of then this happens. And
Yeah.
then this
and
happens.
then this happens. And then this happens.
And then
And this happens. And it's just like, but why? Like there's so many scenes where, like, one of the main people, Chloe, was just like, oh, I'm gonna do this thing now.
Oh yeah, so let's break it down. Nicolas Cage's daughter.
Yep.
Nicolas Cage's love interest, the flight attendant.
Yep. Not his wife.
Chloe, her recent love interest, Cameron Williams.
Yeah.
Or Buck Williams from the news is all we know about him.
Investigative journalism.
Maybe.
And they show him being a good guy, but he didn't get raptured.
Neither did the Muslim guy.
Which, what the fuck? They didn't.
So like all the babies and kids get raptured in this film.
But not the Muslim guy.
And it's not stated why, just casually saying, you're wrong.
Yeah. And he's even like, hey, let's pray. And then Vernon Taylor
was like, to who?
Your God or mine.
He's just like, just
God. And it's like, why isn't that viewpoint right? I like that one. It's just,
I was having a hard time understanding if the filmmakers were saying this guy's all right or this guy's still wrong, even though he's nice. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what their
Also,
thesis
it's 3 a.m. You should know what time it
Oh
is.
yeah. We did this on a whim.
Also,
but I expect more.
I'm Jared from Comedy Pending. Subscribe.
Yeah, go to his podcast. This is on Flat Films, so it's my channel. Hi.
This is on Flat Films.
Yeah.
You can also catch us at TPK Big Games.
Yeah.
We do other stuff.
Yeah.
There's a promo halfway through the movie. Anyway,
That's fine.
So that about 30 minutes into this fucking film, we find out that people disappear.
Yeah.
And it's jarring because nothing is happening for 30 minutes. And
Because it's so mundane. It's so mundane. It's just literally people just talking without any reason. Like there's not even subtext.
Oh yeah, there's a bad conversation between mother and daughter.
Yeah.
Chloe, Nicolas Cage's daughter. For the first 20 minutes, Nicolas Cage gets, I think, 2 minutes of screen time. And I think it's because
they couldn't afford him.
They couldn't afford him to be the main character. Or they didn't know how to write that. I guess Vic was his name?
Vic Armstrong directed this.
Vic Armstrong.
I want to point out that this was a Christian movie.
We're probably most likely, which ends with them all just staring at the hellscape that's about to begin.
Spoiler alert. I rented this movie for $4.
Yeah, we should probably put spoiler alert at the beginning, whatever caption. Hold on 1 second, pause. This has a spoilers alert.
But you already gave it the spoiler.
You put it in the beginning.
But you already gave it. Don't watch this movie.
Don't watch this.
It's fine. Don't.
If you're watching this review, you've watched enough.
Yeah.
But also, we encourage you to go on these journeys. We should say that we encourage you to watch these films before watching a review of it.
Or watch a review of it and then watch it and feel our pain.
No, they need to earn this.
Hey, you do you.
Yeah.
You do you.
Two sides.
Yeah.
2 viewpoints.
And that's perfectly valid. Unlike the viewpoints in Left Behind.
Which are...
Only Christian God matters.
Well, we learned 2 things in this film.
Oh,
remember.
yeah.
It's that God is Christian.
Yep.
And his rules are weird.
Yep.
And 2, you should believe in your flight attendants and flight captains.
Yeah, because they're
trained for immersion.
Yeah, they legitimately did good work. Like Nicolas Cage like stepped up as a captain, and, like took charge. I'm like, wow, okay, cool.
While being fed these terrible lines to say he's emoting 1,000%. Which, by the way, this is Nicolas trapped in a cage.
Yeah, trapped in a cage.
Educational purposes.
We're watching only Nicolas Cage movies.
Yeah, we just kind of discover what he's like as an actor. But like he's emoting. He's emoting more than he did during The Wicker Man.
And we haven't watched that yet.
Well, I've watched it.
I haven't.
Well, get ready.
That'll be down the line.
I don't know if he's just committing harder because this is his latest film. This is like 2016.
This movie was released in 2014.
Okay,
as reference.
I'm saying it's a more recent film.
Right, yeah. I'm just saying, I'm pointing out the date for them. Nicolas Cage was pretty solid in this movie, I think.
He's really
like,
good.
he was doing a really great job acting.
And I'm not just saying that because everyone else by comparison was shitty.
No, but they were.
I mean, you know.
It seemed like...
He's got 40 years on them, so that's...
Yeah. Well, I feel like everyone else was like, this is like their first or second movie.
Big film, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially that Cameron Williams film.
Yeah.
Which, by the lighting in this movie sucked.
Yeah, there were a lot of times where I just couldn't see people's faces.
At all, and I thought it was James's TV, but most of the time people looked like they had dead dolls' shark eyes.
Yeah, they kind of looked like demons, which maybe that was his intent.
intent.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
Vic.
Vic.
Oh, you clever
Son of a
dog.
bitch.
Ooh, you are deeper than I thought.
Which by the former stuntman turned director.
Yeah, he did stunts on The Amazing Spider-Man, Indiana Jones.
Not the good ones.
The young Indiana Jones, he directed that, but no, I Am Legend, I think he did some stunts on.
So he knows his shit. I mean, there's a bunch
He knows how to do stunts. The stunts were cool.
There's a bunch of buses and explosions and there's a bunch of cool shit going on that are just real effects. And I think that's where a lot of the money and attention went into the writing of this.
Yeah.
That aside, the Nick Cage portion, because I feel like we need to talk about it.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point.
We haven't have a rating system yet.
Not yet.
But I'm gonna give him 8 cages out of 10 possible cages.
Oh wow! I was gonna give him 7.5 cages. So this is a pretty cage-filled movie.
Cage-filled. We might have to do this like out of 30. I like 1 to 10 being like, is he trying as an actor?
Sure.
11 to 20 should be, is he doing well with the script no matter what's happening? Is he emoting? Is he using his techniques? And 21 to 30, is he making Cage choices?
What was a Cage choice?
A Nicolas Cage choice is a very bold choice that, regardless of the direction of the film, he has made and is now sticking to.
Those could be either good or bad.
I don't know. We'll figure out a rating system.
Yeah,
but I
we'll
want to
figure
see
it
if
out.
a movie is good because of him, despite him, or
Indifferent.
indifferent. Like there are other movies where just like he is just doing weird shit.
Yeah. Well, I think in this one, Left Behind, 2014, directed by Vic Armstrong.
Vic.
I think he carried the movie. I think his acting, he is a good actor, and it carried, and it improved the movie.
He made this film watchable. Thank you, Nick.
Yeah. So thank you, Nick Cage. We appreciate you. And honestly, he does a lot of work. He creates a lot of content.
He does, and
that's admirable.
That's as an actor, that's what you want.
Yeah. So thanks, Nick Cage.
Thank you, Nicolas Cage. We love you, and that's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
I'm Jared.
I'm James.
And this has been Trapped in a Cage
with James and Jared.
Subscribe. Hit the little bell.
Yeah, please do those things.
Link in the doobly-doo.
And Patreon, so we can do more of this.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.